Alright guys, welcome back to the Hearts Football Manager 2002 series. Things are heating up. We're only 3 games away from the post-split. We want to try and finish in third place, obviously, to guarantee European football for next season. As far as I'm aware, third place would at least get us some form of European action, albeit it's more than likely it would be Europa Conference League, but I'm pretty sure that we are promised, guaranteed group stage football if we finish third. We're 4 points ahead of Aberdeen. We are 7 points ahead of Dundee. And we are we're 11 points ahead of Ross County. I don't think Ross County are going to pretty much catch us. I think we should be safe from Ross County. I mean, the top 6 is kind of decided at this stage. You're looking at it. Ross County in 6th have a 8-point gap over Hibernian. Hibernian would need to win their last 3 games of the pre-split season, and Ross County would need to lose their last 3 games in order for them to get in. So it looks like the top 6 has already been decided, but of course what hasn't been decided is which order the teams will finish in, and of course we want to finish above all the other teams that we can. Mathematically, we can still win the league. Is it going to happen? No, it's not. We're 15 points behind both members of the old firm, but I would like to try and keep that gap down. Try not to let it grow. I mean, I'm hoping we can actually bring that gap down by the time we get to the end of the season, but I mean, who knows? The main thing for me is finish third. If we can get that gap down to maybe 12, 11, if we could get it down to single digits, I think that would be great. But for now, my focus is on keeping Aberdeen behind us, so that is what we need to do. That is our game plan. In our next 3 games, we have Motherwell, Rangers and Kelly. Motherwell, Kelly, both struggling. They're in 10th and 11th. Doesn't mean it's automatic 3 points for us, but it'll be 2 games where I'm hoping that we can get W's in. And then, of course, we do need to play Rangers, who we do not have a good record against. So again, that is going to be tough, but it'll got them at Tynecastle. So I'm hoping there is a chance that we can win against them. And if we can get 3 wins, then I'd be absolutely buzzing. But the main thing for me is to at least keep the gap we have over Aberdeen, or at least try to extend it. So we'll see what happens, guys. Our goal difference is good. Our goal difference is pretty much an extra point at this stage. 17 goals better off than Aberdeen. So I'd be pretty shocked if we do not stay ahead of them. Even though it's only 4 points, I'd be disappointed, guys. I would, but stranger things have happened. We know how form can come and go in this game. If you have a bad end to the season, then obviously you can drop places, and that's what we cannot afford. So with that said, let's get into the first game. Let's get to Tynecastle, and let's take on 10th place Motherwell. Alright, so here we go then. We're lining up with Stone, Van Heck, Ostergaard, Halkett, Kingsley, Benjamin, Pires, Nlundaloo, Mackay, John Jules and Presley up front. Motherwell, we know they've got some established players in there. Tony Watt, former Hearts man. You've got Stephen O'Donnell in there. Current Scottish international, Liam Kelly, current Scottish international. They've definitely got players that are capable of turning up and, taking the game to us, but I'm hoping that we have more than enough in the tank today to get the win. Motherwell also 10th in the form table, and I believe that's where they're sitting in the actual table. So their form represents their current season, performance as well. So it's not, you can't even make a case for Motherwell. We can't say that, they're performing better than they have been this season, because they're not. I mean, basically, they're performing the exact same, so we should be able to beat them here, pick up the 3 points. That's what I'm hoping for. Jan-Paul Van Heck crosses it in early. John Jules gets a header away, but Liam Kelly dives across, makes a save, carries the ball into his chest, and it's a goal for Hibernian. So we're 2 minutes in. Ashley Fletcher scored for Hibs against Aberdeen. And it's probably the only time we want Hibs to win. Aberdeen 4 points behind us, chasing us down. If Hibs can do us a favour today, then I'd appreciate it just this once. Ball into Nlundaloo, back post. Doesn't get to it, but he manages to collect it eventually. Oh, and it's a goal. It's Aaron Presley. This is Aaron Presley's 16th goal of the season. Not quite sure what happened. It looked like Barry Mackay was trying to get onto it, but the ball found its way through to Presley, who was not going to miss for there. Aaron Presley, 7th minute, gives Hearts the lead. Barry Mackay gets the assist again. It was a goal out of nothing, really, but we'll take it. We've had 7 shots to Motherwell's 0 in the opening 11 minutes here. It's just been complete domination from us, and absolutely delighted with how we've started this game. Motherwell though, looking to try and offer something. They haven't offered anything so far. It's O'Hara to Slatery to Grimshaw. Grimshaw to O'Hara, and it's easily taken care of there by Jan-Paul van Heck. And Motherwell's first real chance of the game. First time they came forward didn't end in anything good for them. The Lundloop to Presley. Presley back to the Lundloop. Presley trying to get it back. Motherwell playing it out from the back here. Ball into Slatery. O'Hara, Nalundlu presses, wins it. Benjamin flicks up to Presley, heads it down to Barry Mackay. It's John Jules. Oh, it's great play. It's Nalundlu, and that's a fantastic goal. It doesn't get any better than that for the Jambos. Nalundlu then going down to celebrate with the fans. Down in the corner. That's a great team goal. The passing there was a joy to behold. And Hearts then have a 2-0 lead. And I would pretty much say already, at this stage, I can't see a way back. I can't. And as soon as I say that, Slatery almost makes me almost punished my words there, but it's a good save from Harry Stone. But yeah, 2-0 up, man, 18 minutes in. We are looking really good here. And I'm happy with the performance, obviously. Just need to guard against complacency. Hopefully Motherwell do not find a goal in this game. And if things go the way they're going, I mean, we will be easy winners here. But 2-0, we can afford to play our game. No pressure on us. No need to panic. Should be an easy win from this stage, and it's great play again for Hearts. Jan-Paul van Heck to Nalundlu, back to Van Heck. Nalundlu crosses it in. Slatery heads away. Pires to Stephen Kingsley on this left hand side, trying to get past Stephen O'Donnell. He does get past him. He crosses it into the back post, and Nalundlu heads it off the crossbar. Playing some good stuff here, man. I'm telling you, this is the best we've played in a while. Celtic then are 1-0 up against Kelly. Morrow with a goal in the 15th minute. And they have a lead against Kelly. But at the moment, I think we must be the standout team so far today. 2-0 up, in control. And we're doing absolutely fantastic. Look at the player ratings. Average rating at the moment, 7.10. Dundee have taken the lead against Ross County. So that's a result that does... Yeah, that does play somewhat. It does affect us a little bit. I mean, Dundee, if they win and Aberdeen lose, they would go level with Aberdeen. They are currently 7 points behind us, and they will be trying to stay within touching distance of the top 3 positions. So Dundee will be looking for a win today, and it looks like they're going to get that win because they've scored against Sweeney. Doubles Dundee's lead. Dundee now 2-0 up. Celtic have pulled out another 2 goals out of nowhere. They have a 3-0 lead for half time, and now we go back to Tynecastle. It is Motherwell playing out from the back. It's not a great ball, and it is just taken care of by Ostergaard. Ostergaard to Nalundlu, trying to skip round the Motherwell defender. Plays it to Van Heck. It's Nalundlu, crosses it in back post, and it's John Jules. No, it's not, it's Aaron Presley. I thought it was John Jules. There was a bunch of people there. But like piranhas, run blood. Like a bloody ball, the piranhas. Piranhas, man, what am I talking about? Piranhas were, swimming around there wanting to get a bite out the ball, and it was Stephen Presley. Aaron Presley, even. Stephen Presley hasn't played for us in fucking 20 years. It was Aaron Presley there with the goal, so good stuff. Let's see half time. We've had a lot of shots on target, guys. Let's keep this going. Everyone looks inspired, and so they should be. I mean, 3-0 win. How could we not be inspired? How could we not be happy? Just need to see this out now. So 50 odd minutes in, I probably will look at making substitutes relatively soon here. I mean, the game is over. The game is as good as done. Got goals for Nalundlu, Barry Mackay and John Jules. So 3 different players then scoring the goals for us today. No wait, Aaron Presley is 2. I'm talking shit. 3 different players providing the assists today, should I say. Here we go. O'Donnell. Slatery. Back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell now trying to offer something for Motherwell. It's into the 6-yard box. Thomas was there, but nothing came for it. Hearts snuffed it out. And the clearance doesn't lead to much either. So let's get into these substitutions. We're going to bring on Cameron Devlin for Pires. We will bring on... who are we going to bring on here? We'll bring on player morale. sharpness. Do I want to bring on players that need sharpness? Gavin Bissano. We'll bring on Oriel Fagbe as well. It's been a while since he played. We'll take off John Jules, and yeah, we'll make our last one here. We'll bring on Josh Ginnelly for Dan the Lundaloo there. Get Ginnelly on. Bit of sharpness as well. And we'll see. But I mean, this game's as good as done. I think mentality wise, we will go down to balanced. Ball into the box. Tony Watt. Oh no, Jan-Paul van Heck. You can't slide in like that, man. What are you doing? And he was on a yellow there as well. He could have easily been sent off. We could have been down to 10 men. Not that I think it would matter. But yeah, just can't do that. And O'Hara makes his pay. It's his 8th goal of the season, Mark O'Hara. I wouldn't say he gets Motherwell back in the game, but he makes the scoreline look a bit more respectable. And again, Jan-Paul van Heck just sliding in when it was not really needed, in my opinion. Unnecessary there for him. And it just, I mean, it gives Motherwell an opportunity. Let's just say it gives them an opportunity to try and get back in the game. But, I mean, next goal is crucial. Motherwell need it. We look more likely to get it. Oh, Jan-Paul van Heck trying to make up for his error. Got a good cross into the box, but Presley's header was caught by Liam Kelly. It's Thomas for Motherwell down this right-hand side. Thomas against Kingsley. O'Donnell. It's back to Thomas. Thomas to Donnelly. O'Donnell. Wee back heel flick there. Slattery. O'Hara. Back to McKenzie. Slattery. Oh, he's thrown Thomas. And I don't believe it. Motherwell have scored again. I don't believe that. Motherwell have scored again. What is happening here? Let's get into the instructions. We're going to slow the tempo down. We're not going to look to overlap anymore, that is for sure. Out of possession, we're just going to get deeper. Bring the defensive line down. We're going to use tighter marking. We're going to stay on feet. And in transition, we're going to regroup. We're going to hold shape. Slow down the pace here. I cannot believe we're having to do this. 3-0 up, man. Look pretty much done. And we're going to go cautious as well. So we're going to shout and we're going to tell the team to focus, because we need to obviously we need to focus. I mean, fucking hell. 3-0 up, now it's 2-0. Now it's 3-2. Dundee still winning 2-0 against Ross County. Celtic are now 4-0 against Kilmarnock. Hibernian are holding on to that 1-0 win all the way from the second minute. You know, they're still leading there against Aberdeen. But here we go at Tynecastle. 6 minutes remain. Nothing's really happened since we kind of just sat back and, you know, stopped pressing. Just kept everyone back, really. Holding shape, and it looks like that's going to see it out here for the win. It's embarrassing that we've had to do this, but look, 3 minutes added on time. Can Motherwell offer anything here? Doesn't look like it. No, they haven't. So there you go. Full time then at Tynecastle. We win 3-2. Should have been a lot more. And then a really good performance just kind of gets overshadowed in the end. Well done, lads. Good win for us, but it should have been a lot more. Shouldn't it? It should have been a lot more comfortable. That was not a one-goal win there at all from us. We deserved to win that by quite a bit, and then in the end we just didn't get it done. But yeah, Dundee then do win. They go above Aberdeen. They stay 7 points behind us. They've got better goal difference than Aberdeen as well. So Dundee, who knows? Dundee might be a threat as we get into the final 7 games of the season. Alright, so here we go then. Rangers up next at Tynecastle. We're keeping an unchanged lineup. This team were in control. 3-0 up against Motherwell before we kind of faltered a wee bit. We still got the win, but I'm going to stick with it, guys. I mean, we played really well in the opening, 60 minutes. A mistake kind of let Motherwell in. We ended up conceding another goal, 3-2, but I thought overall it was a really good performance. So going to go back with the same 11. It's Stone, Van Heck, Ostergaard, Halkett, Kingsley, Benjamin, Perez, Nondalu, Mackay, John Jules and Presley. As for Rangers, they're going with Kaminski, Goldson, Katic, Hollander, Patterson, Barisic, Lundstrom, Kamara, Skov Olsen, Yatta and Sakala. So interesting to see where Rangers pretty much going with a lot of players they started the season with. I mean, 8 out of the 11 starting of players that started the series. So I mean, that's strange by this stage in comparison to like Celtic. I think they're like the opposite. You're lucky if they have 3 players in their team that they started with. So just goes to show Rangers haven't really had a big turnaround in this, this Football Manager series. But we'll see. Rangers have won 4 out of their last 5 in the league, but we have the quality to beat them. That's what I'm going to tell everybody. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get the job done here. Our form isn't great. Last 5, we've had 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. Just bang average, really. Rangers have got 4 wins and 1 loss. They're lining up 5-4-1, so or 5-2-3 even. And you can see the league table. This is Rangers' game in hand. Celtic are 3 points ahead of them. Much better goal difference too, so Rangers will be going out to win this, and they will probably want to win this by a decent margin and get their goal difference up. So we need to be up to the task here. We need to understand the threat, the pressure that I'm sure will come, and we need to stand up to it, guys. Anyway, here we go. Pishing down with rain, the familiar Scottish weather. Won't have it any other way. Hopefully, we can pish down goals upon Rangers here. Ball out to John Jules. Crosses it in. Lundlu tries to get a header away. Gets it back thanks to Jan Paul van Heck. And it's a cross in. It's box. A penalty. It's going to be Barry Mackay to take it. The former Rangers man. And we're going to let Barry Mackay take it. I don't know if that's controversial or not. Will Barry Mackay want to score against his former club? Spot kick. He runs up and he puts it in. Never doubt Barry Mackay. Wee Bazza. Gives us a goal, gives us a lead. This is his 13th goal of the season. Absolutely fantastic. And it is a 1-0 lead to Hearts. It did seem pointless there. Rangers giving away the penalty, but David Munro was absolutely certain. He pointed to the spot, and he was no doubt that it was a penalty to us. We'll take it. Normally, you hear the familiar words, penalty to Rangers, but today, it was actually a penalty to Rangers' opponents. And thankfully that's us, so 1-0 lead here at Tynecastle. Halkett to Pires, to Ostegard, back to Pires, playing pretty well here. Benjamin going for a ball forward, though doesn't really work out. All the way back to Kaminski. Kaminski's to Golson. Katic launches it up. And it's going to fall for Kingsley now. Kingsley to Halkett. Halkett inside to Benjamin. Benjamin, great ball. Out to Stephen Kingsley on the left hand side. Kingsley to John Jules. It's another penalty, man. Are you serious? It's another penalty, and it's going to be another spot kick, a chance for us to double our lead. We'll stick with Barry Mackay. He scored the first one. Why wouldn't we stick with him? And that's why we stick with him, because he's gave us a 2-0 lead here. Insane. 14th goal of the season. So again, as we mentioned earlier, a goal against his former team. And that is now 2 shots, 2 penalties, 2 goals for Hearts, and it's a 2-goal lead here. So we haven't really done much, to be fair, apart from win penalties, but I tell you what, I'd happily keep that trend going. If we can get a penalty every time we get into the Rangers box this game, I mean, I will be all for that. Barry Mackay then loses it to Lundstrom, who is on a yellow. He will need to be careful for the remainder of this game. Goldson back to the goalkeeper. Rangers could be seeing their title challenge disappear here. It's John Jules, Mackay, poor ball by Mackay. John Jules back to Barry. Oh, he's flicked it through to Nolundlu, and that's a great save by Kaminski. Nolundlu, though, should save it, although it wouldn't have counted. Flags up, offside. But what a ball that was for wee Bazza, man. Just cutting through the Rangers' defence there, but Dan Nolundlu could not time his run. But no damage done. Offside anyway, so even if he had scored it, it would not have stood. But I guess he could have always timed his run and scored it and would have had a 3-0 lead, so yeah. Maybe we should be expecting a wee bit more of Dan Nolundlu. Kingsley then throws it to Mackay. Mackay to John Jules. It's Pires. It's Presley. Presley trying to find Barisic there, but Barisic through to Skov Olsen. This could be dangerous. Oh, it's a good save for Harry Stone. It's a very good save for Harry Stone. I think maybe Rangers probably should do better there, but we'll take that. I'm glad they didn't do better. And we hold on to our 2-goal lead. So it looks like Rangers are making a tactical change here. We're going more attacking. We're not going to change anything. We've been playing well, so hopefully Rangers going more attacking will leave options for us, leave more space at the back. Ball up to John Jules. It's not a great ball though. Goldson comes across and wins it. Kaminski under pressure. Rangers get rid of it. Lundstrom back to Goldson. Goldson now launches it up at Kingsley with a good interception to John Jules to Mackay. Hearts again on the counter here. It's Nondaloo trying to find Presley, but it's back to the goalkeeper. And Rangers again clear it, but only as far as Halkett. Tell you what, Rangers under pressure here. Ball to Kingsley again. He'll keep this in. The corner flag helps him. Corner flag landing an assist there. And that's a... Oh, what a goal for Pires. I thought it was another penalty. We've seen Barry Mackay get brought down. He did win the ball though, the Rangers guy. But it didn't matter because he slid in. He won the ball. The ball then fell into the path of Rui Pires and he absolutely smashed it in. And we have a 3-0 lead here in the opening half at Tynecastle against Rangers. Might need to pinch myself, man. It doesn't seem possible. Or not possible. It doesn't seem real, you know. It's great. Just get into. But we're 3-0 up against Motherwell as well, and look what happened in that game. So I'm not going to take this for granted. We need to make sure that we do not fuck up like we did in that game. And we might actually just change tactics here at half time. I might do what I've done against. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave things for now. But if I see a sign of Rangers getting back in the game, we're just going to go straight to the tactics that we used against Motherwell once we were 3-2 up. And that is essentially just, sit back, stop pushing players forward, just get compact and see out the game from there. But 3-0 up, I'm not going to change anything just yet. I'm going to give the players a chance to continue and just keep doing what they're doing, really. And that is, at the moment, blow Rangers away. So absolutely delighted with this. Rangers make a couple of substitutions. We've got Roque Mesa coming on and James Tavernier. Surprised Tavernier didn't start, but he's getting brought on now. We'll see what sort of impact he has on the game. And we've also got Patterson getting taken off. And it's Kamar Roof coming on. So Rangers going for it, man. They're rolling the dice big time. They're rolling all the dice. They're looking to come up with a bunch of sixes and a bunch of goals. But at the moment, we've just been too good for them. Pretty much denied them any sort. They've had one goal-scoring opportunity, which was saved by Harry Stone, and now it's Hearts again. John Jules up to Presley. It's Presley's through, and he scores. Aaron Presley, what a goal. Tyrese John Jules, long ball up to the box. Rangers defender jumped, totally missed it. And Presley took it in his stride, put it past the goalkeeper, and it's somehow 4-0. It is, I don't believe that, man. 4-0 with 27 minutes to go. Katic, his header, I think it may have been saved onto the bar by Harry Stone. Not too sure there, but man, what a performance this is. Barry Mackay back to Kingsley. Kingsley trying to get round. Gold's in. It's Pires. Pires crossed it into John Jules. And fucking 5-0, man. What is happening here? What is happening? John Jules with the goal. We're blowing Rangers away. This will probably be, never mind our biggest result of the season. I think this could be our biggest result against Rangers. This is a phenomenal result here. If it stays anything like this, it's 5-0. I can't really remember scoring 5 against Rangers before, but we'll check that once the game finishes. And it's, well, we ain't going to keep a clean sheet. It's Felipe Helander with the goal. Borna Barisic crossed it into the corner. Helander rose above everyone else, got his head on it. And Rangers find a way back into it. We are going to make some substitutions. Kingsley's on a yellow. We'll bring on Oriel Fagbe. Tyrese John Jules is on a yellow. We will bring on... We'll give Callum O'Hare a wee chance, and we will look to bring on... we'll bring on... who will we bring on here? We'll bring on Stefan Johansson for Benenjami. We'll give Stefan Johansson an opportunity with 14 minutes to go. Get some fresh legs on. And I don't expect this to add to the tally, but at least try and see at the game. Don't want to concede another one. I'd rather keep this 4-goal lead. Don't want Rangers to make it any closer. And it'd just be brilliant to pick up such a convincing victory over Rangers. Through to Yatta. And as soon as I say that, they pull another one back. So 5-2 now. Right. We are going to go cautious. Let's just tell the team to focus and let's not allow Rangers any more back. I mean, I'm not, and the result's not in danger, but at 1 minute it was looking like an absolute hammering, and now it's kind of looking, if Rangers can pull another one back, it looks a bit competitive. So, yeah, I don't want that. I want a big result in the history books. It's Mesa, headed away. It's Kamara, Glenn Kamara, Tav. Fucking don't know where that's going with Tav. Barisic. I don't believe this. Sakala. It's Fashion Sakala, man. Rangers have got another goal back, and it's, why have we done this in back-to-back games, man? Why have we just been in complete control and allowed teams back into it, man? It makes fucking zero sense to me. 89th minute now. Rangers, can they get another goal? If they get another goal, then I will be panicking, but I think that's where their comeback ends. Looks like it's going to finish at 5-3. 8 goals, though, absolutely crazy. I mean, we got 5, and then followed by 3 in a row for Rangers. So that's it, guys. Full time, delighted with the win, but I mean, how much better does 5-0 look? I don't want to be greedy, but 5-0 looks like an absolute demolition job. 5-3 looks like it was a close game. That was special, lads. Nobody gives a chance, but he played magnificently. Congratulations. So, there you go. Big win over Rangers. Big victory. And it's, I think that could be the result that actually sees us guarantee ourselves third place. I know mathematically we're not sure, mathematically we're not guaranteed anything right now. But that's just a big win against a team where probably Dundee and Aberdeen were hoping for us to drop points there. And it hasn't happened. Anyway, Harry Stone is now 1 appearance away from making 25 league appearances, which will trigger a contract clause that would increase his wages to $1,500 a week. That's fair enough. I mean, Stone's been a great player for us. He is proven to be the number one for us at the moment between the sticks. So if he deserves a pay rise, then he deserves a pay rise. And at the moment, he certainly deserves a pay rise. And it doesn't look like Harry Stone's the only player we're splashing money on. John Jules has received an extra 50k for reaching a target of 10 league goals this season. I'm not too bothered about that though. I mean, I'm glad I would rather him scoring goals and have to give him an extra bonus than him scoring fuck all and keeping 50 grand. You know what I mean? So at least he's scoring goals and he does collect this bonus. So you know what? Fair play to John Jules. Alright, here we go then. We're at Rugby Park next. We are keeping the exact same lineup that's won us the last 2 games. We have scored 8 goals. Why wouldn't we keep the same team? So yeah, we'll stick with the same starting 11. Although interestingly, Gavin Bisanu, our other goalkeeper, has come in and says that he's not happy at the club. I offered him more playing time, but he pretty much just refused that. Said he didn't believe me, said he didn't trust me, and he just pretty much said he wanted to go. So yeah, we've pretty much no option. Rather than argue and say that he's going nowhere and hold him here hostage. Oh, and it's a good goal for Dan Nalundulu. Dan Nalundulu just absolutely ruined my speech there about Gambasanu, but I'm happy enough to have it ruined if it means we're going 1-0 ahead. So good goal for Dan Nalundulu. Ball came in for the left hand side and he found the cross with his header. But yeah, as I was saying, Gambasanu is on the bench today, but he will be transfer listed. He is transfer listed and it looks like he's going to be leaving the club. So yeah, he's not happy that he pretty much isn't the number 1 goalkeeper, but I think Harry Stone has performed maybe even better than he has this season. So yeah, we're stuck with Harry Stone. I was contemplating putting Bisanu in for today's game, and if he was willing to show a bit of trust, then I would have done that. But the fact that he pretty much forced me into a corner and pretty much made me give him a transfer list, then that was, I think that's the final nail in the coffin. So I don't even see any point of playing him. I don't. So yeah, it looks like Gambasanu might be gone from our club at the end of the season, but we'll worry about that when that time comes. We still need to get to the end of the season. We still need to secure 3rd place, and I'm hoping we can do that. We've got Dundee, Aberdeen today, so that should really rule one of them out. Aberdeen, I think, are 9 points behind us. Dundee are 7. At least one of them's going to drop points today. Hopefully, it is Dundee, because obviously they're closer to us than Aberdeen are. But yeah, I think we're going to say bye-bye to one of those challengers come the end of this 90 minutes. We're 1-0 up against Kilmarnock, as we spoke about. Dan Nalundulu with an early goal in the 3rd minute. Rangers are taking on Celtic at Ibrox. That's a massive match in the battle for the title. It's currently 1-1 there. Rangers cannot afford to lose that. 3 points behind Celtic. Worst goal difference in Celtic. They just cannot afford to drop any further behind. Probably need to win it, in all fairness, I think, if they've got a chance of reclaiming their league title. And at the moment, it's just us passing the ball, not allowing Kilmarnock a sniff, not allowing them a touch here. Van Heck to Benjamin, Dan Nalundulu runs onto it, keeps it in. It's Presley to Mackay. It's simple as that, and it's a goal. Just when you thought our chance was gone, looked like it was going to go out there for a corner. but we fought, we kept the ball in play, and we just double our lead just like that. So, I don't know, last few games we've absolutely just attacked teams, and we've... Alright, so it's half time, and we even missed a third goal there, man. I can't believe it. We're scoring that many goals that we're even missing goals now. 3-0 up at Rugby Park. We've been here before. The last few games we've been in 3-0 positions. I mean, we have held on, but we have been very complacent towards the end of the second half. So I'm going to hope that we can not let it drop this time. Yep, now I've told the guys that you're winning comfortably, but all that could change if performance levels drop. And we've seen that. In the last two games, we've seen that we've dropped off big time towards the end of games, and if we hadn't had such big commanding leads, then we would have been in trouble in those matches. So I'm hoping that we can just go out here, and I don't even want any more goals. I just want to see off Kilmarnock and get a clean sheet. But we might be getting more. It's Nondaloo has shot right at Alnwick, but yeah, I just don't want to concede goals like we had in the last game. We're 3-0 up. How much better would it be if we just hold out, keep a clean sheet? That would be the ticket. That would be what the doctor ordered or prescribed even. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Goals coming from Nondaloo, Barry Mackay, and Craig Halkett then even getting on the score sheet. So it's a good day when you've got defenders scoring. Marcus Brown has scored for Dundee. They're 1-0 up against Aberdeen at Dens Park, so it looks like they are going to be our challengers going forward this season for third place. They are hanging on to us, but we are current form. Oh, and it's Presley. He's been pushed down in the box. It's going to be a penalty. It's going to be Barry Mackay. Of course, Barry Mackay will take it. He will step up, and hopefully he will put it past the goalkeeper. We expect him to, and I tell you what, it's a good save for Alnwick. He hasn't, and Alnwick manages to get out, grab it in time, collect the ball, and it's going to remain Kelly 0, Hearts 3. I don't think that's going to have any impact on the result of the game. But I think, yeah, it would have been nice to have obviously went 4-0 up there. Barry Mackay, he will remain though on penalty kick duties. Why not? I'm not going to take him off just because he's missed one. And Robertson's through. Oh, and they've hit the post. I thought the opposition comeback had started there. We've been used to it last two games. I did think we were about to concede, lose our clean sheet, but nah, man, the post this time saved us. If it's not Harry Stone pulling off saves, it is the woodwork. So yeah, nice to see the post there earning a paycheck, even though it's not our post. Technically it's Kelly's post, but it is what it is. Right, we're going to make some substitutions then with 20 minutes remaining. Let's see, who can we bring on? Let's see if we can get the sharpness up. We're going to bring on Josh Ginnelly. We will bring on Balogun, I think. We'll bring on Balogun for Craig Halkett. I know he's having an excellent game, but yeah, no, I just want to bring on some fresh legs. And Benenjami's booked, so we will bring on Cameron Devlin as we look just to make sure he does not get sent off. I want to finish with 11 men on the pitch, definitely not 10. Definitely not 10. So we go ball to Polworth, Robinson, good tackle for Halkett. Had to be a good tackle, and it was. Imagine that, your last contribution of the game, getting sent off and giving a penalty away. How bad would that have been? No, and Presley heads it over. Kilmarnock making a change, but I mean, I pretty much think Kilmarnock's hopes of getting back into this are pretty much dead, but we'll see. Picked up a yellow card, it's steady with the booking. 14 minutes remain. And it's all about seeing this out now. I mean, we are going to win. Just hopefully we win with a clean sheet. The other results, Dundee, that's the one that we're really focusing on here. They are 1-0 up against Aberdeen. And if they can hold it, they will pretty much eliminate Aberdeen from the battle for third place. Celtic are down to 10. Colwell has just seen red. St Johnstone are down to 10. Dundee have 2 players injured, man. So lots of shit happening here in this weekend's game. It's Kingsley then. Kingsley with the throw. Mackay back to Kingsley. John Jules. John Jules spins around Perez to Balogun. Back to Ostergaard. Devlin up to Ginnelly. Lovely ball through to Daniel Lundaloo. Oh, Daniel Lundaloo forced a save after the goalie. 2 minutes remain. Kingsley. Ball into the back post. Ginnelly with the header. Ginnelly with the goal. Comes on as a sub. Today he's a super sub. he puts the icing on the cake. He didn't really help bake the cake. The cake was baked and ready to fucking eat ages ago. But he's definitely spread some icing on top of it there. Makes it 4-0. And it's all over here. Referee blows full-time whistle. And that is it. Done. Finished. Completed. It's another victory for us. It's a big victory. And more importantly this time, it's a big win with a clean sheet as well. So could not have asked for much more than that. Well done, lads. It's a big victory, big result, and it's a big 3 points that will pretty much see us finish in 3rd place now. I just can't see any way back for the teams chasing us. I think this episode we couldn't have asked for things to go much better. We were against 2 teams in the bottom 3 places, so I was expecting to beat them. But to beat them and demolish Rangers, I just could not have asked for much more than that, guys. So absolutely delighted. We can see that time around. Stephen Kingsley, player of the match, 9.2 rating. Doesn't get much better than that. Alright, so the post-split draw has been made. We're opening up our first top 6 split game against Celtic at Tynecastle. Then we have Ross County at Tynecastle. Then we have Dundee at Tynecastle. So 3 home games in there, first of all. Then the final 2 games are against Rangers at Ibrox and Aberdeen at Pittodrie. Could you imagine if that game against Aberdeen actually comes down for 3rd place? I don't think it will. I think Aberdeen have dropped too far behind the battle. I don't think it will have much of an impact on that, but we are 12 points ahead of Aberdeen. The Dundee game could be massive. The Dundee game could be big, and who knows, maybe when we play Aberdeen, Dundee could be within 3 points of us, but I think if we can just, I don't know, we've got 3 home games up first. If we can win 2 of them, then that pretty much guarantees us, guys, a top 3 finish and European football for next season, so that's what we'll be aiming to do. We've got Celtic up next. Haven't beat Celtic in a very long time. I'm pretty sure it's 7 defeats in a row. So I'll be wanting to change that. We'll have a quick check here to see. I'm pretty sure though that they have beat us way too many times in a row now. It is 7, yeah. 7 defeats in a row. So I'll be looking to change that. 8th time's lucky, who knows. And if we beat Celtic, then I think we're guaranteed 3rd place. So that's what we'll be looking to do, guys. Next time out against Celtic. So make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. And hopefully we can secure 3rd place and end the season in a bit of style. Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time. Peace.